Shellabears Real Estate is the oldest family real estate business in Western Australia. It was founded in 1925 and Chris Shellabear is a third generation owner. He's a very well respected real estate professional and he's this week's Insider.
Look, like most people, I had a variety of jobs that I had through school and university. But I went through university and then was asked to join the family company. So whilst it was not what I wanted to do, I thought I'd give it a go. Even though I didn't see property as my ideal career, because I've always had a very easy time dealing with people, the property business came naturally to me. Yes, it was. I was underneath a manager who told me that as long as I didn't sell any properties within 10 kilometres of the office, that would be fine by him. So consequently, my first sales were in Alfred Cove, Mundaring and then Belmont, and I don't think you can get any further away from where I currently operate, but I enjoyed selling. I think it's more world events and social events or movements in economies that can tend to take you by surprise. And I think those large-scale things which are beyond your control are the ones that do take you by surprise, but very quickly you learn how to handle them. I think they should be thinking long-term, they should be thinking service, they should be thinking training. And one of the best ways to look at that is saying, well, who is a person that I would like to mentor me, a person that I respect in the market? That person is incredibly busy, and if you're lucky enough to be taken on by that person and they mentor you into this business, you will be 2 to 3 years ahead of everybody else. You'll be busy, you'll be learning from the very best in the industry, and it is the best thing you can possibly do. Well, it's a very difficult market because things are changing and changing so quickly, and there's a lot of information these days. A lot of that information is mainly negative, I've got to say. But yeah, I have seen this market before in 1982-83, which was our last credit squeeze market, and that's exactly what we're going through at the moment. So in this market, it is very important to communicate what's happening in the marketplace on a weekly basis with your buyers, with sellers as well. They need to be so educated as to what's going on so that they can make decisions which reflect current thinking and current values. So it's advice and paying very close attention to the people that are surrounding you and the people that you're dealing with. It's critical.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
I think now more than ever the 3 Ps come to mind: price, presentation and promotion. And never before has price been more critical. Confer with your agent. Make sure you're in the right price band. Also, as we know, everybody searches on the internet these days, or almost everybody. You've got to make sure that your property is coming up first in the searches, and that is absolutely critical advice. At the moment, they have a lot of choice and they have a once-in-a-lifetime position of strength in terms of bargaining with sellers of properties. So use those strengths, but make sure your finance is all in order before you enter that marketplace, and you will buy within 10 to 15% of the bottom of the market. No one ever buys at the bottom because there's literally no choice. At the moment you've got the choice, use it. Well, first home buyers have everything going in their favour at the moment. They've got massive government first home owner support, they've got developer bonuses, builder bonuses, and they're going into a market which is competitive for them to buy. They've seen all the properties come back towards them, but don't take that for granted because you are dealing with other people's money that's going to be your equity in your new home. But still do your research. Don't take everything for granted. Inform yourself and you really are going to have a wonderful entry into the real estate market. Well, we're now into our 10th month of a very difficult market, and I think you find that most of the value adjustment takes place in the first 12 months, particularly from those markets that are more active with more buyers in it. You will find that the second 6 to 12 months you'll see further falls in value, but not to the great extent. So here, properties that are better quality, their value decretion will stop. That is the buying signal when you know that interest rates have reached a level, they're almost going to be paid for by the rent, and that is a very big buying signal.
Come on, baby, come on.
There are probably a lot of them, but the one that comes back to me, and particularly during these times, is always transact on the same market. You've got to believe the market is a bigger, hairier beast than you. If you're selling on this market, buy on this market. Don't try and play it because you lose out very quickly.
After the break, we have a panel discussion with 3 buyers agents.
Every 7 years or so, we buy them every day.